I got my beverage. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Get it warmed up, Doc. Get him warmed up, baby. Start off with the Miyagi. Start off with a little sip of hot tea. Hot cinnamon. Cinnamon today. I was going to go with the chai, and I ended up at the last moment. Went stuck with my cinnamon.
Game time decision?
Game time decision. I was all about the hello, Brittany. I was all about the chai. Then I just happened. Good morning, Shirley. Good morning, Georgie. Good morning, JP. Hello, Tina. How's everybody doing? Grab your tea. We're ready. What's up, Jeff, brother? Sarah, good morning, good morning. Perry, how you doing, bro? Keep on getting those invites out. Hello, Jess, thank you. Yeah, I got that cut. I got it all, you know. Good morning, Megan. Jackie. Good morning. Oh, awesome. First timer. Hello, Sarah. Great. I love it. Brian recommending you. Thank you for being on. Jared, Megan, good morning again. Yeah, if you're new, please, put in here where you're from. Put your name. Good morning, Steve. What's up, brother? I want to welcome all the new people that are on. I'm living the dream, Dawn. Hello, Rocky. Hello. Yes, it is a beautiful morning for TheShine. Good morning, Julie. Good morning, Joni. Beaver Creek, Dayton, Ohio. I love it. Big game tonight. It is, Steve. We need to close them out tonight. If we don't, hello, Rick. And Rick's on here. I know he's hoping we don't close them off. Hello, Crystal. If we don't close them out, man, I'm worried then. Anything can happen at Game 7. Christina, hello. I love it. Ready to take on the day. Good morning, Tina. From Seattle. Awesome. It is very early there. Thank you for being on. Wow. You're up early, girl. And hello. Hello, Julie. Amen. Yes, Rick. Yes, I know. Hello, Sue, Alan. Georgie's got up a Maple City TV. I love it. Thank you. I know she does. I love that. All right. Welcome anybody new. I know we had tons of shares. Yesterday was awesome. Nick, thank you guys, everyone, for sharing. I'm so grateful for that. So, go ahead and share it again today. If you got somebody new, get them on. Good morning, Trish. Let's share it. Let's get the message out there. If you're new, I just want to welcome you for the first time on the. Good morning, Robbie and Trish. Good morning. If you're new on here, welcome to TheShine. We do this every morning at 9 right now. It's a place that basically I get to rant. I mean, it's awesome. I talk a lot about my father. Good morning, Trish. Good morning, Shannon. I get to talk about my father and lessons that I learned. And I guess. Good morning, Scott. Just hoping that bring some value to you and maybe a different perspective of things and at the Healthy Trio. Awesome. So that's what TheShine's about. So welcome anybody on. Good morning, Joe. Just invite them, share this out. We had over 40-something shares, so I'm grateful. So like every Shine, the way we start off is, having gratitude. And first, gratitude for you. Gratitude for you being on. Gratitude for sharing. Good morning, Scott. Yes, good morning, my good friend. So just gratitude. Just have that gratitude, because I have the gratitude for you. For sharing and just all your support and love, the messages I get. So thank you so much for that. So we also start off on a Shine. If you're new, is close your eyes, give yourself gratitude, because this is a lot about self-love and being grateful for yourself and loving yourself and letting your own light shine. By letting your own light shine, okay, by giving that yourself love and loving yourself, you let that shine your greatness out, because we need that. Ebony, good morning from Kalamazoo. So tell yourself to close your eyes, tell yourself you love yourself, give yourself a big hug. and then tell something, just one thing that you're grateful for. If you want to put it on there, great. If you want to just say it inside, that's awesome, too. So, have to visit. So hope your friend's good. No problem, Sue. You better watch the replay. So, all right. So we're going to talk today, giving more than you get. Good morning, Jess. This is something my father taught me. And you hear this a lot. My father was my mentor. I love, was a great man. Was my business partner. Was so much to me. A father, a friend, everything. Good morning, Sally. So you hear that a lot. Like he's taught me lessons, and a lot of them I didn't realize. Good morning, Mrs. C. The lessons that you learn. Hello, Michelle. Just but the lessons that came about, and now when I reflect and I start thinking, like, why do I think this way? And a lot of it all is from talks and just the way he taught me, the way he lived his life. And I learned so much just from watching him and observing the way he did things, observing what he did. So he taught me this is, giving more than you get. And I put it on the Facebook. I put a Augmendino quote on there, and I'll read it here. Just so if you didn't see it, but I'll just read it. So, never neglect the little things. Never skimp on that extra effort, that additional few minutes, that soft word of praise, of thanks, that delivery of the best that you can do. It doesn't matter what... Oh, actually, that's the wrong quote. I had another quote that I had on my page. 1 second here. That's a good quote, though. You never do your best, which always be your trademark. If you're cutting corners and shrinking responsibilities, you are a special act. Never neglect the little things. So that's a great quote, but that's not the one I wanted, actually. Here it is. Deliver more than you are getting paid to do. The victory of success will be half won when you learn the secret of putting out more than is expected in all that you do. Make yourself so valuable in your work that eventually you will become indispensable. Exercise your privilege to go the extra mile and enjoy all the rewards you receive. Good morning, Graham. What's up, brother? Good morning, Molly. So I hope I probably missed some people there. Augmendino, just awesome. So, I apologize for doing the wrong quote. It's funny because I had 2 quotes up there and I put those in my notes and that was the wrong one. But Augmendino hit it right on the head. Here's the thing. So many people, so many things. And I worked in a factory when I was at graduate from high school, went to a factory. And in between college and starting college, so I went in this factory. And here's the thing: the lesson I learned there was crazy. Was in this factory, people were, and nothing wrong with the factory, but just the way it was, they weren't rewarded for doing more, and they didn't have that consciousness, that thought process of if I do more, I can get more. And I remember being in there, and as a kid, I was taught to do your best. I was taught to hustle. I was taught to work, okay? So I get in there, and these college kids were working. The guys are like, the veterans like, hey, slow down. You can't be, you're doing way too much. And they doubled up on jobs. And it was actually very boring for me because you sit around and you do nothing. They would sit there while you'd work, and you literally would work sometimes, only 4 hours a day and get paid, for 8. And I never liked that. And I could see why people were stuck in there. So I actually used that factory to help me get through college, help me get through tough times early on, because I knew, good morning, Michael, good morning, Jeb. I knew the only thing that I could do was, that was where I was going to end up. So that's what I kept on telling myself, if I got hard in school, or if I got hard in something else, I said, okay, either it's plow through this, or you can go back to that where people were unhappy, people hated their job, they lived for the weekend. I couldn't stand that, okay? And I couldn't stand the fact that they did even a little bit below than what they got paid. They got away with as much as they could get away with. You know what I mean? So with that, I just learned that valuable lesson that here it is, you get what you get paid for, okay? Good morning, Tiffany. So if you give more, even if you work in a factory, here's the thing. If I'm working in a factory and I'm giving more, doing more, okay, working, I'm telling you, just giving my best, what's going to happen? Eventually, that's where somebody's going to notice me. I'm going to start to move up. I'm going to start to be indispensable, like Augmendino said. So think about that. So no matter where you're at in your business or what you do, if you have a job or if you're working, with us, like the Wellness Club, working with Herbalife and doing stuff, or doing other businesses, if you're doing more than you're getting paid, okay. Good morning, Heather. from there, okay, you got to get this. If you do more, you get paid. The universe is going to reward you 10 times over. That's the thing. Too many people were taught, okay, work for an hour and you're going to get paid $10 an hour, $15 an hour. Okay, and so you give $10 to $15 an hour of service. You're done. You're equal. You're getting nothing more for that. But imagine this. Good morning, Tim. You imagine Timmy, go baby. So imagine this. If you got to get this. This is crazy. If you're getting that $10 an hour, but you're giving $50 to $100 of service, you're getting $50 to $100 of value to your employee, to your customers, whatever it is, and you're going above and beyond, the universe is going to pay you 10 to 15 to 20 to 100 times what you did if you do that consistently. Think about that. That's where we get caught up. That's a big thing, is we get caught up in this. That we're taught $10 an hour, 15. That's your value. That's what you're worth. Give that. Don't do any more, because you know what? The man's going to keep you down. You're going to be. They're not going. My employee. They're not going to pay you more. So why do more? Good morning, Amanda. Okay, so they're going to teach you that. That's what's taught out there. That's what is. I'm telling you, out in society, go walk around, go talk to people. That's the way people think. That's the way the 90% think. The 10% think of, how can I give more? How can I bring more value? Because when I bring more value to myself and to whoever I'm around, whatever relationship I'm in, if I bring more to it, I'm going to get more in return. And that's not why you do it. You do it because, A, it's the right thing to do, but that's just the way it happens. That's the great thing about it. That's the thing that exists. That's why everybody on this, anybody out there, if they get this principle down, can be successful. They can be successful just by giving more, doing more, going the extra mile. Not saying, oh, well, I'm not getting paid to do this. How many times have you heard somebody that's in a job, or where I heard somebody put in a warehouse or somewhere else, they say, I don't get paid to do that. That's not my job. Yes, it is your job. Now, it's not your job if you want to stay down there and be part of 90% and just, get by. Good morning, Alejandro. If you just want to get by, live paycheck to paycheck, work on the week, live for the weekends. Okay, and this is in relationships too. So you can apply this. Doesn't just have to be at work, it has to be in relationships. Okay, be like, well, I don't have the love of my life. I don't have this. And they're not giving to that relationship. They're only going halfway. They're giving just what they get. Imagine if you gave more, you're going to get more from that significant other. From your kids, from your wife, your husband, your whatever, your parents, whatever the relationship it is, your coworkers. If you give more to that relationship than you're getting at that moment, you will have it all. You will have it all. I guarantee it. Because the great thing is this: there's universal laws. We talked to, with the law of abundance, right? And you got the law of attraction. Okay. Okay. What about expensive burnout? I think that's something. Understanding your burnout. Here's the thing. I think a burnout is a state of mind, because it's a state of mind of what you're doing, what you're giving. Because if you're constantly giving and you're giving out of the heart, you're not giving just to receive. And you're giving because it's the right thing to do. You shouldn't. Good morning. How you doing, Melissa? You shouldn't have that burnout. Okay? Because now we got to start to look at your other areas of life. Now, doesn't necessarily mean that you're constantly saying yes. So I think there's some things, if you're not loving what you're doing, for that person and loving, that situation, I guess, you have to look at that and saying, just saying yes to everybody doesn't necessarily mean giving more. If that makes sense. So if you're spreading yourself thin by trying to please everybody, it's not about trying to please everybody. That's one thing. It's about doing what's right when you're in a situation of working and giving, above and beyond, if that makes sense. Hello, Sebastian. How you doing? So in that concept, I don't know if everybody has any more questions, but hope I answered that one. But I just feel like, when you're in these situations, and what I've seen from, like I said, the 90% is they're giving what they get paid. And that's it. And so now, hello, Courtney. So now from there, the universe, everything's in balance. Everything, the universe likes not to be, it doesn't want to owe you anything, so it wants to give you back, in my opinion. So that's one thing. Hello, Gerald and Sherry. So that's one thing that I see, is that when you're giving, okay, the universe wants to try to make sure that it isn't owing you things. So just absolutely, I love this principle. The other principle is leaving things better than you got them. Okay? And this is in every situation that you can do. Nick Matika, what's up, baby?
There he is.
Matika's on. See, Dr. Joel's been asking about you.
He's on.
I love it. So leaving things better than you got them. Okay? Love you too, man. So make sure that's the thing is. So, you know, and I look at this situation, a lot of it is you borrow something, okay? And you borrow something from your neighbor and, you know, I don't know what it is. Let's say a lawnmower. Let's just do that. And then you give it back to him all dirty. You use it, you mow, you give it back to him. You should be cleaning that thing up, making it shine and give it back to him. Give it back to him better, okay? Dr. Joel here, he's a big golfer. He's saying, you know, when you're on, and Graham, I know you're on this, and you're the golfers, you know, when you're on the green, you know, you don't just repair your divot, you repair 2 other divots. Now, if everybody did that, the greens would be so much better, everybody would be happier. You know what I mean? So you're doing more, okay? You know, so, yeah, I missed on the silence with them. That's right. Nick Patika says, misses you, brother. I love it too. So, does that make sense? You know, so giving things better. You walk into a bathroom, okay, and there's trash all over. Clean it up. I know it's public, you know, grab your paper towels and help clean the thing up. Wipe the counters down. Leave things better than when you first came into them. Imagine if everybody on TheShine here does this. Okay, so this thing, you know, I know everybody here is sharing it. We're going to hit way over 50 shares today. I know it. Please get it out there and share it. You know, imagine if we get it out and this message gets out there and everybody does something a little bit better than they left it. They want, you know, the bathrooms, the cars, you know, whatever it is, when they're opening doors for people. Just whenever they go into a situation, they're cleaning up, they're straightening up, they're making things better. If we make things better, these little things, that's the thing. Everybody thinks it's this big, you know, to change the world is going to be these big, huge, impactful moments. And my philosophy and my thoughts are, it's the small moments that change the world. It's the small moments like this, the act of courtesy, you know, doing something, the act of love over time that we consistently all do. And now our children see us doing it. They walk into their bathroom. They see us cleaning up the bathroom, not looking at the trash all over, or us throwing it on the ground either. Okay? And say, well, everybody else is doing it. We can, you know, I could do it. I don't have to clean it. It was like, who says this? Oh, it was like that before I got in here. Who cares? Or the mower that you borrowed was trash before you got it. But imagine if you put that mower back and he's like, wow. And your neighbor's like, holy moly, it's better than what, you know, I got it. You know, A, they're grateful. B, they also maybe step their game up a little bit and keep their things in order. Imagine it. I'm telling you, this stuff is so simple and so basic, but yet will be the most impact we can have on our children, on society, on their children's children by applying this. Okay? Freaking, I'm telling you, I'm ready. I get hyped up about this because I think, you know, this is one thing my father always beating my head was doing more. On my page, you are correct. That's right. Little things. Thank you for putting it on your page, Amanda. So that's what I have for you today. Is do more than you get paid. Work harder, okay, on things, whatever you're doing. I don't care what it is. And you know what? You may be in a job right now that you hate. You may be in a job right now that you're not happy with. Do more than what you get paid. Be that person of character. Be that person, okay, that does more. That we started today, because I guarantee you this. You start doing that and you consistently do it, people are going to notice. And it may not be your employer that you're at your job. It may be somebody else, maybe a customer, maybe something else. And it may be somewhere out of the blue, because that's what's going to happen. If you consistently do it and you consistently believe. Good morning, Franco. If you believe that, that's what's going to happen, okay? It's going to come from somewhere. I promise you this. And don't give up. Don't cut yourself short. Because a lot of people do it, and they do it for, 30 days. And then they're like, oh, I've done it. Or they've done it for a week. I've given everything. And they haven't noticed me. I haven't got my raise, or I haven't got my promotion. Okay? No, do it day after day after day. Get through one day, and then do it again. And do it again. It becomes easier. And I promise you, if you keep on doing that, you will be rewarded. And it may be later on down the road. something out of the blue. People think, oh, they got so lucky. No, they didn't get lucky. They did more. Okay? And then the other challenge is make things better. Leave things better. No matter where you're at, leave things better. When you have a relationship, leave it better. Thank you guys. You know what I mean? If you're in a relationship and every encounter you do, your goal is to leave it better. Now, is that always going to happen? No. So we don't beat ourselves up because we need our light. So we want our greatness to come out. So we don't want to beat ourselves up and say, oh, I'm bad because I didn't handle that one. No. Learn from every day. Learn from it. Be better. Each time, each encounter, no matter where you're at, clean up the places. You know what I mean? Just a little thing. I know people around here have nutrition clubs and do their Herbalife. You know, make your club better. You know, you go into a restaurant, make it better. Clean up the area. Help people out. That's just going to make this world go around. And now our kids start to see us. Your neighbors start to see you. Other people start to see us, right? People are seeing this happen. And then they start to, it's not what we say, it's what we're doing. And our doing will impact and change the world. So with that, love you guys. Please share this. Doc, I got the golf analogy in. Graham got the golf analogy in. That's what we talked about this morning. So I love you guys. I'll be back on tomorrow. Share it. I don't know. You know what? Last thing I gotta say is go Tribe. Let's close it out tonight. So I know Rick Red. I know a couple Cubs fans. I still love you guys, but I'd love to see my Tribe win. Have an awesome, abundant day. Thank you again for being on. Thank you for sharing. Love you guys.